Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today we are jumping back on the Ford Ranger Stormtrack, the red one that I just showed you a couple of days ago. I've got loads of bits and pieces for that one. There's loads going on. But before we do that, I've got something else back in the workshop I want to show you. And that is the Ford Fiesta is back from the body shop, paint shop, done. So I want to get into that. I want to show you this first, and then we're going to bring in the Ranger. So let's do this. Right, guys, the last time we saw this car, the legs were all bent, and I said, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to do anything like that. That's going to have to go to the body shop. And then over the paint shop. Basically, the paint shop knows the body shop, and they I took the bumper and the bonnet to the paint shop, had it done, and they took it over to the body shop, and then bang, all back together. But yeah, absolutely spot on. So he's adjusted. I think he said to me he had to move both legs in the end. This one slightly, this one more. But basically what he's saying, and I kind of I knew it anyway, is that the slam panel and the crash bar can only sit in a certain position, and the lights sit on top of this slam panel. So there isn't really a lot of room movement in the position of those kind of things, that they have to be straight and lined up. So, but yeah, he's done it all. He's put it all back together. He asked me for some coolant. I had to run some coolant over there because he don't have that kind of thing. But I had to run it over there. He filled it up. He checked it all. No leaks, nothing. And it lines up really, really well. Let me just show you. I'll just shut this. So, everything lines up. Even like the gaps between the headlights there and there are exactly the same. The gaps there to the bumper, is absolutely spot on. It is really, really nice. It's not bad. I think the silver is very, very slightly out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the wings and give it a good old polish up. But bearing in mind is obviously that's new paint and that's old paint. That looks quite bad. When I'm looking through the phone whilst I'm recording, that looks quite bad, but it's not. Obviously when I'm looking at it face to face, it's not that bad. So that's weird. I suppose it's just the camera does do those kind of things. Really, it just doesn't give you really an accurate because if you look at that there, that is absolutely spot on. Look. That is a plastic bumper. It's always going to be slightly different in colour because it's a plastic bumper. He painted the bonnet, he painted the bumper, and you can see now on that, it's a really, really good paint match. It really, really is. So even that, look, see that there to the wing. These are all metal parts over here, and it looks really, really good. So yeah. That's kind of it, really. It needs an MOT. Can't MOT that until tomorrow. So this will be, the MOT will be part of tomorrow's video. Just want to quickly show you to make sure there's no lights on the dash. I've already checked. Let me just shut that door. So, yeah. No lights on. Running really, really nice, actually, for like a 2010 Fiesta. Even when you put it into gear, as soon as you put it into like drive and you let go of the brake, it instantly wants to go. It should just pulls straight away, which is a good sign. With an automatic, that's a good sign. With an automatic, it needs to, as soon as you put it into a gear and you let go, it just takes off. So that's a good sign when it comes to an automatic, definitely. But we do need to MOT this next, which will be tomorrow. That'll be part of tomorrow's video. But I just want to quickly show you what's been done, and it's back. So yeah, another little car, nearly ready. Needs a good clean, doesn't it? Look at the state of it. Might do the seats as well. Tomorrow, not today. We're on the Ranger today. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it needs a good clean. It can't. Can't see no pictures or nothing like that after the MOT. So yeah, but I just wanted to quickly show you. Now let's get into the Ranger, the Ford Ranger. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to show you what's been going on, explain what I've done, explain what I've got, explain some bits and pieces. But yeah, let's crack on with that now. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, we've got the Ford Ranger back in the workshop. Yeah, quite a big truck, and it's taken up a lot of space, but nothing else is in the workshop, no other car, so I'm able to get it in, just squeeze it in so we can work on it today. So let me explain, a little bit of waffling, but I've got to do it. I've got to explain what is going on. So let me show you. No driver's seat. So we had to remove this to change the airbag and then to get the actual seat repaired and stitched back up because you just can't find these seats on eBay whatsoever. They're just not out there. So that's the first thing. I've removed the old one. This is the old one that goes in the side of the seat. The connector's just there. And I've actually fitted the second-hand one that I've got, and I sent the seat to be stitched back up. And as you can see, it is like new again, with the airbag that's in there, all connected. So yeah, this was the plan really, because I wanted to, even though like Dylan was telling me that he possibly will get in some seat covers for the truck, we've still got to put it back to how it was, and this is now absolutely spot on. So yeah, I'm well happy with that. Very, very good job they do at the upholsterers. So that part of it is all done. Also, as you can see here, I've got, this is the airbag, curtain airbag. So we can replace that today. We're going to crack on with this today. Also, this has been cleared. This is the airbag restraint control module. That has been cleared. That can go back in the car, and that can be all done up, all nice and tight. We removed it from the actual center piece there, so that can go in place. Obviously, we're going to hoover up as well. It's a bit grimy, bit dirty. We're going to get these mats out of the way, and then just sort of start having a clear out and a clean up. But yeah, I've ordered the seat belts because you can't repair those seat belts once they've gone, and that's it. They're kind of, that's it. You can't reuse them. So I've had to order 4 seat belts for this, and they're on their way as well. What else? The side step that's split and broken here, that has turned up. It's at home. I've got to bring it in, but we still can remove this potentially today, because we've still got to remove that to get to the damaged part there on the seal, so we can bring that out as well. What else? Oh, Dylan went out and got 2 new tyres. Was it second hand? I can't remember. Part worn tyres, but they're matching both on the front now. I switched the front ones to the back, and we put the part worns on the front, so we've got nice decent tyres, because that would have been definitely a foul on the MOT. We don't want that. Also, whilst I removed the wheels, I did notice that the brake pads were quite low on this truck. So I've ordered another set of brake pads to go on this, so that when we put it in the MOT, we're not going to have any issues. So yeah, the other thing as well is that the battery is not in great condition, I've got to be honest. So I'm going to try to charge it back up to get some life back into this battery to see if we can save it. If we can't, then it might have to be changed for a new one. But I want to give it a go first to try and save it. So I'm going to probably do it today. I'm going to connect it up, disconnect it, connect it up, get it on charge, see what happens, and we'll go from there. So yeah, loads going on. We've still got to get this wing sorted out as well, but I can't get the wing sorted out until I took the wheel arch liner out, and I don't want to do the wheel arch liner until I took the wheel off. Don't want to take the wheel off until I got the brake pads. So there's always a process. The other thing as well, we have got this side indicator light missing. Not the bulb's there. Whether or not that works, I don't know. But I've got that little light. Let me show you on the other side. I know I'm waffling on, but I've got to explain. This little light here is missing on the other side, so I've had to order another one. But I've actually ordered, it's a black one, a pair of black ones, and it's the ones that go on the side like that, black. So I think that's going to look pretty cool on this truck. And I thought, well, I've got to order that one. Let's just upgrade a little bit and then get those little indicators. You know what I mean when I fit them, but I think they're going to look pretty cool on this, because it's going to take away that white piece there, and it's going to be black. So the black is going to match with everything that's around the car. Do you know what I mean? The truck. So yeah, little things like that is going to be a really, really nice little touch on this truck. So let's crack on. I'll set you up. I want to go for that curtain airbag now first, and then we'll just see how far we can push it. So let's get set up. Let's do this. Right, okay, so, guys, there we go. That is the curtain airbag, all been removed. Those brackets are a right pain to get out, I tell you. I'll show you the ones I'm talking about. So, them ones there. They're an absolute pain to get out, but it doesn't really matter because they all busted up and broke. But it doesn't matter as long as the hole is cleared. Our one's gonna just push straight in, which you can, it's up there. But yeah, all been removed. Took the seat out as well because it was just easier. It's a right mess underneath there. Like, it really is a mess, but it just needed to be removed really, so I can have a good hoover up and a good clean up under the seats. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think what we'll do next is we'll put this one back into position. We'll bolt it up. We've got two 8mm bolts here that was holding it together, and then the plug obviously goes in there, and then you got I think that's a 10mm bolt on this end, and then a clip here, clip here, 10mm bolt, and then that way, once that's up and pushed in, that'll be that done. So yeah, let's now put that in place, and then we can put a few bits and pieces as well, so we can finish up underneath here, get all that back into position. I had to undo the handles. You can see I do take the handles off as well, and the sun visor. A few bits and pieces, but not too bad, But let's now do the reverse and put this one back into position, get it all bolted up, and then we're going to put all these plastic bits and pieces back on, and we'll move on to the next thing. So yeah, let's crack on, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, going really well now. So that is the curtain airbag all back in position. It's a little bit creasy. I don't know if someone said to me about heat and iron or something. Someone said to me about you can get those creases out again. So I might have a little mess around with that, but it's not that bad. It really ain't that bad. There's no rips or tears or marks actually on it. It's just a little bit creased, that's all. But yeah, managed to get that trim as well back into position. It is all, the curtain airbag is connected back up with the connector as well. So that's all done. Done this little trim here, so that can go up and hold that piece at the top in as well. So that's done. I've put the restraint control module back in position underneath this center console. Nice and solid now. Nice and solid, and it's like moving, and it's not actually moving. But yeah, so that's all done. that's been connected. So what I want to do now, is give this carpet a good clean. Let's get it hoovered, let's get it cleaned up, and then probably have to get the seats back in. I can't leave the truck in the middle of the workshop without no seats. Possibly be able to put the seat belts back in, whilst the seat belts and the plastic trims back in position, and put it all back together whilst the seats are in there. I just like to do things in order. Now, the correct order is to clean up, put the seat belts in, put all the plastic trims back in position, then put the seats on. That's the order. But I haven't got the seat belts, so we can't do that stage at the minute. So let's crack on with the interior. Let's get this all cleaned up and get these seats back in. Let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, it is getting there. All nice and clean underneath the seats, as you just saw there. Seats back in as well. I don't think they're going to be in my way. I think they're going to be all right now. But you can see the airbags all connected up there, and it's all clean and tidy. But yeah, it's getting there, this car, this truck. Slowly. I am waiting for seat belts to turn up, so we can't quite do those yet. But we have just cracked on with other bits and pieces. You just saw that. I just removed the side step. I think that one's got that needs coming up a little bit. That bracket, it's gone down a little bit. That one went down a little bit, but I've managed to put it up with the jack, and it looks straight. But I don't know until we put the other step in place. We might need to tweak those a little bit more. But yeah, it's all right for now. I did start stripping the inside of this door, but then I think the other one that's come with the door that I've got is probably in a little bit better condition. I just opened up took the door card off, and the actual glass for that door is smashed inside the door there. It's not in a million pieces. I think it's laminate. I think it's laminated, that glass. and it's still in there, but smashed. So then I just moved on to getting this wheel arch liner on this side off, because we do need to get that pushed and pulled and messed around a little bit on the inside there. So yeah, you do need to take these liners out. It just gives you a bit more access. It's not actually that bad. It's kind of the damage starts from about there and then comes down, but anything above that point there, it's not that bad. It's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely give it a go. You know me, I will always try to sort of line stuff up and straighten bits up and get things sorted out ourselves. If I can't get it to a point where I'm happy with it, then it's gonna have to go to the body shop. But for now, I've run out of time today. I cannot continue today, but we'll come back to this. And I was gonna because I use this angle grinder with that piece there, and that takes off paint, but don't give you any sparks. So we need to do that at the bottom of that seal, and we need to do this as well at the top here on this bit here. So get that paint away, so we can get the welder connected to it, so I can pull it out. But I don't want to do this because it is going to absolutely cover that inside of that truck, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do in the next video is probably take this door off and then tape it up on the inside all around, and then we can do the work on the bottom seal and top piece as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this is going. I'm really happy. So I just ran out of time today, but at least we've done the airbag, done the curtain airbag, put the airbag control module back in position. Let me show you these brake pads. Well, I said to you before, don't know if you can quite see that. I'm just trying to get an angle. There's not a lot left, I've got to be honest. A little bit, but not enough for me. Not enough for me. That will give me an advisory, and we don't want that. So that's why I've ordered the pads. But yeah, I have been trying to charge this battery, but it doesn't look like it's giving it. Doesn't look like it's giving it. It's still on 25% there. Yeah, I don't know. I might leave it on overnight and come back to this tomorrow. But what do we think so far, guys? It's getting there now. It is getting there. Slowly, bits and pieces. We are managing to get this truck all fixed up. But yeah, I think in the next video, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get that door off and get this seal pulled and get that part pulled, get it pulled out, get it ready for the paint shop. And then, yeah, just see how far we get. But for today, that is it. So that's it, guys. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.